Every morning, thousands of dogs watch the same heartbreaking scene unfold. You grab your keys, put on your shoes, and walk out the door. For you, it's just another workday. But for your dog, it can feel like hours of loneliness, boredom, and confusion. The heartbreaking part is that many of the behaviors owners call bad, chewing furniture, barking non-stop, or scratching at the door, aren't signs of disobedience at all. They're often silent cries for stimulation and companionship. The good news? You don't have to quit your job or spend a fortune to keep your dog happy. A few simple changes can completely transform the way your dog experiences those hours you're away. And some of them take less than 5 minutes to set up. Start their day with exercise, not just a bathroom break. Imagine waking up full of energy and then being asked to sit inside a room for the next 8 hours. That's exactly how many dogs feel. One of the biggest mistakes busy owners make is rushing through a quick potty break before heading to work. While it may save a few minutes in the morning, it often leaves dogs with unused energy that builds up throughout the day. A proper morning walk does far more than help your dog burn calories. It gives them a chance to sniff new scents, explore their surroundings, and mentally prepare for a quiet day ahead. In fact, many canine behavior specialists describe sniffing as mental exercise because it activates parts of a dog's brain responsible for processing information and reducing stress. Even a 20 to 30-minute walk can make a noticeable difference. If time is limited, try adding a short game of fetch, tug of war, or basic obedience training before you leave. A tired dog is usually a calmer dog, and a mentally satisfied dog is far less likely to spend the day looking for ways to entertain themselves by chewing your favorite shoes. Turn mealtime into a brain game. Here's something many owners don't realize. If your dog finishes breakfast in less than 30 seconds, they're missing out on one of the easiest forms of mental enrichment. In the wild, dogs' ancestors spent a significant part of their day searching, sniffing, and working for food. Simply placing kibble into a bowl removes that natural challenge in seconds. Instead, make your dog earn their breakfast. Use a puzzle feature. Stuff kibble into a food dispensing toy. Freeze part of their meal inside a rubber enrichment toy. Or scatter dry food around a safe room or backyard for a simple sniff and find game. These activities encourage natural foraging behavior, slow down fast eaters, and keep dogs mentally occupied long after you've left the house. To your dog, breakfast stops being just another meal. It becomes today's first adventure. Create a safe space. Instead of giving the entire house, many owners believe that giving a dog complete freedom around the house automatically makes them happier. Surprisingly, that's not always true. For some dogs, having access to an entire empty house can actually increase anxiety. Every unfamiliar sound, passing car or person outside, becomes something they feel responsible for investigating. Instead, create a comfortable area where your dog feels secure. This could be a favorite room, a properly introduced crate, or a gated section of the house equipped with fresh water, comfortable bedding, safe chew toys, and a few enrichment activities. Think of it as your dog's personal bedroom rather than a place of confinement. When introduced positively, many dogs naturally choose these quiet spaces because they provide comfort and predictability. Leave something that smells like you. Dogs experience the world primarily through their noses. Your scent is one of the most comforting things they know. Before leaving for work, place an old t-shirt or blanket carrying your scent in your dog's resting area. To us, it's just another piece of clothing. To your dog, it's a reminder that you're part of their world, even when you're not physically there. Some owners also leave soft background music or calming playlist designed specifically for dogs. While every dog is different, gentle sounds can help mask sudden outdoor noises that often trigger barking or anxiety. The goal isn't to trick your dog into thinking you're still home. It's to help them feel safe, until you return. But these 4 tips are only the beginning. Some of the most effective ways to prevent loneliness actually happen after you get home. And one simple evening habit can dramatically reduce separation anxiety without taking more than a few extra minutes each day. Coming home after a long day is probably the moment your dog has been waiting for. To them, it isn't just the end of your workday, it's the best part of theirs. But what you do during those first few minutes after walking through the door can have a much bigger impact than most owners realize. Here are the final 3 habits that can help your dog stay happier, healthier, and more emotionally secure even when you're away. Don't make leaving or coming home a huge event. It's completely natural to shower your dog with hugs and excitement when you get home. After all, they've missed you. But if every goodbye is emotional and every reunion is over the top, your dog may begin to see your absence as an even bigger event. Instead, try to keep departures calm and predictable. Avoid dramatic goodbyes or apologizing for leaving. Simply give your dog something enjoyable to focus on, like a puzzle toy or stuffed food toy, and head out confidently. When you return, give them a minute or 2 to settle before greeting them calmly. This doesn't mean ignoring your dog. It means teaching them that your comings and goings are a normal part of everyday life. For many dogs, this simple change can gradually reduce separation-related stress. Quality time beats quantity every time many busy owners feel guilty because they can't spend every hour with their dog. But here's the truth. Dogs don't necessarily need you all day. They need you to be fully present when you're together. 15 minutes of focused play is often more meaningful than an hour of sitting in the same room while scrolling through your phone. Thrum a ball, practice a few tricks. Go on an evening walk, play hide and seek with treats, or simply sit together and give them your full attention. These moments strengthen your bond, build confidence, and help your dog feel emotionally fulfilled. Remember, your dog doesn't care how expensive their toys are. They care that you're playing with them now. When your dog needs extra help, some dogs adjust perfectly to staying home alone. Others struggle despite your best efforts. If your dog regularly destroys furniture, barks non-stop for hours, has accidents despite being house-trained, drools excessively, or injures themselves trying to escape, these may be signs of separation anxiety, not stubbornness. This is more than simple boredom. It's a genuine behavioral condition that can often be improved with guidance from a veterinarian or a qualified positive reinforcement dog trainer. Asking for help isn't a sign that you've failed. It's one of the most responsible things a pet owner can do. Every dog is different, and sometimes they simply need a little extra support. At the end of the day, your dog doesn't measure your love by the number of hours you spend at home. They measure it by how safe they feel, how engaged they are, and how much joy they experience when you're together. You don't have to quit your job to be a great dog owner. You don't need expensive gadgets or luxury pet products either. A little exercise before work, a few minutes of mental enrichment, a predictable routine, and quality time when you get home, those small daily habits can completely change how your dog experiences the hours you're away. Because while you're counting the hours until the weekend, your dog is simply counting the moments until you walk back through that front door. Now it's your turn. What's one thing you do to keep your dog happy while you're at work? Share your best tip in the comments. You might help another busy dog owner. And if this video gave you a new idea to try, send it to a fellow dog lover. Together, we can make every workday a little easier for the dogs who wait so patiently for us to come home.